around the world using several modern vehicles. How long would it take? Bali, Santorini, Lake Como, all of these seem like great travel destinations and have become very popular in the past decade. Could you imagine if technology gets to the point where the average citizen could travel the entire world by just selecting a few options online? We can't either, at least not yet. But let's see where we are in terms of flying around the globe in different types of vehicles. How long would it take? Air vehicles. Number 10. Sukhoi Su-27 Flanker. The Soviet Union made the Sukhoi Su-27 Flanker. Its maximum velocity is 2.35 Mach, that is supported by a twin motor. It is also the first ever Russian jet equipped with a primary fly-by-wire framework that has an operational range of 3,530 kilometers. It was initially developed for air prevalence to counter the new American 3.5 Gen Warriors like the F-15 Eagle. It is outfitted with a 30mm weapon and 10 outside arches that can hold air-to-air, heat-chasing, and short and medium-range missiles. Since this vehicle has a lot of achievements and fame, it has been built in many variations. Some of them are in demand even today, 35 years after the principal trip of a flanker. It was mainly used for long-range defense and could go around the world in about 16 hours with 11 stops in between. Number 9. General Dynamics F-111 Aardvark. The next fighter jet on our list is not just a contender, but also a combat aircraft for flying at a max speed of Mach 2.5. Before its retirement in 1998, it had 9 hardpoints and 2 weapon bayous, along with an option to convey a payload of 14,300 kilograms of bombs. Be that as it may, because of the Aardvark's groundbreaking performance in the air, it was seldom fitted with the weapon. The name Aardvark was derived from perceived similarities of the aircraft to the animal of the same name, a long nose and low-level, terrain-following capabilities. We think that's pretty clever and unique. If you like unique facts, give the video a like so that we know you are loving it and can get you more cool videos just like this. F-111 Aardvark has a range of 6,759 kilometers and would take somewhere near 15 hours to go around the world with at least 6 stops. Number 8. McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. The McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle is an American twin-engine, all-weather tactical fighter aircraft designed by McDonnell Douglas and is still in assistance with the U.S. Air Force. The ideal design that was proposed meant that the Eagle's twin motor and thrust-to-weight proportion was around 1:1, which could drive the 18,000-kilogram airplane to a max speed of about Mach 2.5. It was presented in 1976 and will continue to be a piece in front of line service till 2025. More than 1,198 F-15s have been assembled, and it has been traded to Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Israel. The jet production continued till 2019. It was first planned as an air superiority aircraft. However, the F-15E Strike Eagle was later constructed as an all-weather strike derivative. The F-15 can stack an assortment of Sparrow, Sidewinder, 120 AMRAAM, or external drop tanks on its 9 hard points. Along with its 20mm M61A1 Vulcan weapon, it is nothing unexpected that this buster has more than 100 affirmed flying battle wins, mostly by the Israeli Air Force. What a powerhouse! Would you consider buying one of these or at least flying in one someday? The plane has a complete range of 2,992 miles and can complete a round around the world in about 16 hours with 9 stops. Land vehicles. Number 7. Spirit of Rett. Regarding land vehicles, the Spirit of Rett is the fastest single motor ever. It utilizes a solitary motor to go over 100 miles per hour. You should note that it set the standard in 2010 on the run at the famous Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, driven by Charlie Neerberg. In the primary run, it accomplished a 417 miles per hour normal, while the returning run found the median value of 411.7 miles per hour. The highest speed was its exit speed, which was in the first run, and was 422.6 miles per hour. Unfortunately, the record it set was not sufficient enough to make it the quickest wheel-driven vehicle. That title is actually still held by the Vesco Turbinator 2. It would approximately take around 2.5 days to go around the world in a Spirit of Rett. Number 6. Burkland 411 Streamliner. Many modern land vehicles utilize aircraft technology elements to accomplish their ludicrous velocities like jet engines, yet the 411 Streamliner got a spot while being run by a gas engine meant for drag racing. The record was set in 2008 at the Bonneville Salt Flats, Utah, where it reached a confirmed maximum velocity of 415.896 miles per hour over a 1-mile run. The vehicle's maximum speed caps at around 428 miles per hour. To accomplish the speed, it supposedly utilized the force of 2 492 CI Donovan Hemi motors that can send a combined result of 3,000 torque to all 4 wheels. Although the vehicle is 24 feet in length and partly built out of steel and tempered steel, it tips the scales at 4,200 pounds. If you took the Streamliner for a ride, it would take somewhere near 2.5 days to go around the circumference of the Earth. Number 5. Speed Demon Streamliner. It was in 2010 when a man named George Poteet had quite recently finished what was projected to be the quickest cylinder-driven vehicle on the planet. It was named the Speed Demon and utilized a custom 4.9-liter Hellfire V8 motor that is capable of putting out a shocking 1980 drive to the ground. After 2 years, the group figured out how to establish an authority standard for the world's quickest cylinder-driven vehicle at 481.6 miles per hour. The primary designer behind the undertaking and the individual who constructed every one of the motors for the Speed Demon, Kenny Duttweiler, expressed the group's aim long before breaking the general world record for a wheel-driven vehicle, as of now held by Vesco Turbinator 2. The Speed Demon Streamliner is indeed fast but not steady, so it would require more stops than other cars to go around the world in about 2.1 days. Sea vehicles. Number 4, Outer Limits SV52. Outer Limits powerboats offer a wide variety of speed power boats. Their quicker boat classification incorporates the SV50, SV52, SL44, SL52, and even sailboats like the 43 Cat and 48 Cat. The SV52 is one of their quickest speedboats. It has been planned particularly for predominant high-velocity exhibitions and is known for its consistent ride and delicate landing even in rough and uneven waters. The cockpit brags of dual rudder controls and a standard GPS diagram plotter. At a length of 52 feet, this magnificent boat is known to keep speed at around 137 miles per hour and can maintain them in even unfavorable circumstances without any problem. It has a fuel limit of 250 gallons and can accommodate up to 4 individuals without much of a stretch. It would take 7.5 days to go around the world in Outer Limits SV52, depending on the atmospheric conditions. If you want to hear of more cool things you can do with different vehicles, definitely subscribe to our channel. Number 3. South Bay 925CR. The South Bay 925CR is unfathomably the universe's quickest pontoon. If you ever spot a pontoon traveling over 110 miles per hour, you can definitely suspect that it may be the South Bay 925CR. When Brad Rowland's South Bay 925CR recorded a speed of 114 miles per hour, or 99 knots, it was another world record. It is fitted with a prevalent Garmin GPS route on that 27 feet long boat, which would be ideal for somebody who doesn't need a significant speedboat. The standard hardware found on the South Bay 925CR is manual sport ARC, a 4-speaker Bluetooth sound system, and inside and outside LED lights. If you are in the mood to make an ideal party atmosphere, you might want to choose submerged LED lights and party your way through the 9 days it would take this vessel to travel around the entire globe. Number 2. Fountain 47 Lightning. As the name proposes, the Fountain 47 Lightning is as quick as light. The Fountain 47 Lightning can rev up to 125 miles per hour. It's modestly measured at 47 feet and has a seating limit of 4 to 6 individuals, depending upon the model you pick. It owes its super quick speed to the twin Mercury Racing 1,350 HP motors. It is known as the cruiser boat that can go wherever, whenever. The gas tank limit is 340 gallons, and it likewise has a fuel vapor detection framework. The standard elements on the Fountain 47 Lightning incorporate a Garmin GPS, LED press button turns on the root dashboard, and vessel view instrumentation. The cockpit is outfitted with LED cockpit lights, mechanized incubates, and supportive seats with an electric drop-down mechanism. What more would you expect? Let us know in the comments below. We reply to all comments. After having broken several speed records, the Fountain Lightning 47 will usually take around 8.3 days to go around the world. Number 1. Cigarette Racing Team 50 AMG GTS. The Cigarette Racing Team's 50 AMG GTS is an unquestionably thin and long cigarette, strong speedboat. It is viewed as one of the quickest electric speedboats on the planet. It is fueled by a 2,200 HP AMG electric motor, which likewise drives the SLS AMG Coupe electric drive, the world's most impressive and quickest electric vehicle. If you want to get to the science of how this boat works, it is really based on its lithium particle battery containing 3,456 cells. The productive battery pack can store power at 400 volts, offering the most significant driving current at around 6,000 amperes. This sleek speedboat has 2 chargers that give it a complete charging pace of 44 kilowatts, and simply requires a small 7 hours for a full charge. It has a speed of 135 miles per hour and could cover the circumference of Earth in under 8 days. You have so many options to choose from to really explore the world, but maybe you crave a different kind of adventure and want to travel by jets. If you are interested in getting to know cool futuristic technology in addition to jets, definitely check out our video, Top Futuristic Concept Jets. The future always keeps us hopeful. See you back at our channel soon. Until next time.